The world is different.
Beyond a lifetime ago, a war between nature and civilization arose overnight, seemingly without reason. 50 years ago, it paused in a tense stalemate.
1 year ago, on a cold winter's day, the mountainous city of Bulwark erupted as its long-held godly prisoner escaped his chains from beneath the stone. The decimation was the righting of a great wrong, but a terrible price was paid.
Our heroes, who set the freedom and destruction in motion, were called to the lands of their former enemy to help this god on his path to reascension. Their mission complete, their eyes turned back to a threat at home.
They look at their footprints, at the trail that they've blazed, a trail that led them to redemption and peace. Now, the same footprints lead them back home, and they walk a path where they might just find the end. And as the sun rises over the summit, they face the day together. Hello, and welcome back to another path. My name is Chase, and I continue to be your GM. Today, the world of the wilds begins its shift as our heroes make their final preparations. Thank you to our backers, Kyle, Jeremy, and Chuck, for their continued support. Folks like them have helped to keep Another Path ad-free for over 4 years now, and if you'd like to help us to continue to do so, please consider donating at patreon.com/ghostlightmedia. You can also give us a rating or review on your podcatcher app of choice. With that, sit back, relax, and enjoy your trip down Another Path.
While you were gone, we did record the next Birds of Prey, so...
Oh,
yeah.
sweet.
So, you know, we
just knock that
we
out.
did recast you. But
Okay.
now,
Who's playing Umbera?
Ripley.
Charlie Sheen.
Oh, I mean, honestly, I'm fine with either.
Yeah, no, Ripley came in. It really took a more silent sort of approach to Umbera.
a stoic monk.
Yeah,
kind of figure.
yeah. It was quiet, but it was nuanced.
Yep.
Definitely.
you kind of had to see it, which isn't great, but it was
Not
good.
the best audio.
It was good, you know.
Yeah. But
Good.
if we ever take the birds to like a stream platform,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I think Ripley.
Man,
would do a really
could
good
you
job
imagine a
with that.
Birds of Prey live show?
Yes.
Yes,
I
yes,
can't
We would
imagine
have to start 2 drinks in.
Yes.
But yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the audience would
Yeah.
need to be 3.
Hey, real quick.
There it is. There it is.
Crisp. But yeah,
I
Chase
did
has,
hold that for till I came
Yeah.
here.
Chase, you have a house now. That's cool.
I have a house. It's pretty neat.
We're proud of you.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
It's a pretty nice house.
I'm very happy with it.
You do have that jank closet in your office there.
I
but-
do. It is a terrible closet that was only put in so that this room could qualify for a bedroom.
Yes.
Yep.
Just take it down.
No, because here's the thing. Then I lose the value on it.
That's fair.
Because eventually I will want to probably move to a slightly larger place. Like, especially if children come into play.
Yeah, that's fair.
But at the moment, like, this is absolutely perfect for me.
If it's all the space you need, then you're good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, but that is something that is a bridge I will cross at
There you
another
are.
point.
Welcome to home ownership.
You got a nice backyard, though.
I do.
You could put a trampoline back there.
I could.
Trampoline party.
You gotta get rid of that tree, those branches, though.
Yeah. Look, Ryan and I have already talked about
I have a
getting rid of those
chainsaw.
branches.
We're going to have a good time.
Nice.
It's going to be a good time. We're just going to have the beers after.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, you don't want to pull a me and fall down a hill with a running chainsaw.
On that note,
Part of me wants to dive into that, but no, it's funnier if we
Yeah.
skip it.
We can tell the tale after we're done. D&D. Let's go.
All right. It is afternoon. The desanctification from the impression that you got from talking to the bishops should be done about mid-afternoon. Jack, what are you doing?
I have a new spell I found that I can do as a ritual that I want to do.
Okay.
I want to gather some of the priests together, the ones that feel like they're more open to what's about to happen. And basically, I want to walk them through some of the tenets of Gaia and what she stands for and all of that, and just give them, basically give them Gaia 101 for an hour. And
Okay.
while I'm doing it, I'll cast this spell. So I don't know if it's a whole scene or not, but it's also, I'm going to cast this spell called, you ready for this? It's divination magic.
I'm ready. Ooh.
Invoke the Amaranthine.
Okay. What's it do?
You call upon the power of your god to grant yourself insight into the great rhythm of the world that moves all things. When you cast the spell, roll 2d20s and record what you rolled, and then choose for each die, whether it's an attack, a skill check, or a saving throw. For the next 24 hours, you may substitute any roll of an ally or enemy you could see within 60 feet with the recorded die roll.
Okay.
It's like portent the
Yes.
spell.
Yeah. I'm here for it. Yeah. Absolutely. So we'll get to that in a second. Zephyr, what are you doing?
The afternoon. I think the afternoon is. Well, I guess I'm waiting to see whether or not Ricard shows up
Okay.
to begin prepping, like barring the doors and
Sure.
getting just sort of what forces they have in the building. Well, limited, I would assume. Just kind of ready.
Sure.
It's just getting the ramparts and barricades, just getting as much set and like ready to go as possible. Like if the bleachers in here, because I know they had like the big like bleacher shit, like if those can like get moved.
Those are stone, so you're probably not
probably
moving.
not.
They are
Cool.
literally built in, but good to know. We'll get to that in a second. Mordecai, what are you doing?
I think just battle prep, yeah.
Okay.
Do I have a tiny pony use? Because I used it my first day in Lee, but our time in Lee has been also been about 50 episodes.
Right.
I was doing the math. I think it's been about
And-
7 days.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. I think the pony's every 2 weeks.
Is it 2 weeks?
I think
thought it was
it's every week.
It's every week.
7 days.
Yeah.
And I'll take it. I'll take a pony.
You know what? I'll give you a pony.
A pony.
The pony. Jump on
Then-
it. Jump on it.
Now. So I would like to write a letter.
Okay.
I would like to write a letter to Atticus of the Batulan Brotherhood.
Okay.
Whoa, what a pull. What a pull,
Hey,
Griffin.
I have been waiting for that poll for a rip.
I sent an animal messenger to them a long time ago, but that only would have reached them if they were within 50 miles of where we were at the time.
Yes.
So here's what I want to do. I want to write a letter to Atticus of the Batulan Brotherhood.
Okay.
And I want to say, cousin, hello, it's Mordecai. Please give my pony a chin scratch. Anyway, we are here in Lee, and the wilds are about to undergo a significant change. Long story short, the Lords of the Forest are in trouble. Some help is needed to usher in a power for the betterment of the wilds. You're probably very far away from Lee right now, but if I know one thing about druids is that they can cover ground quickly when they want to. If you can, it's gonna take a couple days for this entire thing to fully succeed, and we could use you as soon as you're here. The wilds and Lee could really benefit from you and your brothers right now. Come with all haste. Mordecai.
Hell yeah. You take out the tiny pony, which you weren't sure if it would be ready or not, but something,
Come on, sweetheart.
whether it was time in a newly revived god temple or walking through the weird interdimensional space of the deep, something has refreshed this just enough to get a bit of juice going.
Yes.
And your tiny pony Benjamina appears before you.
I feel like we have so little time to actually talk, because by the time you come back, you're inanimate. So I just wanted to say that I love you. Here's a chin scratch. All right. And I put the letter in the saddlebag. And I, just for good measure, because they gave us a little, like, token of friendship.
Yeah, we
right?
have like a little
Yeah,
symbol.
you each have one.
I'm going to take that off of my necklace, and I'm going to send it with, just as a reminder. And just in case Atticus needs to prove to anybody, like, to the greater brotherhood, that, like, no, these guys are friends, like, they're cool. I'll throw that in there as well.
You pop that in there, Where are you sending this from? Like your room in...
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
I needed a quiet space to write all those words eloquently. There's like 5 destroyed drafts crumpled up on the table.
You watch Benjamina walk out your door into the main common room, turn down the stairs,
Mwah!
and she's gone.
Beautiful. Love it every time. Never gets old. You'll love to see it.
You love to see it. We're going to go back to Zephyr. What are you doing?
I don't know if there's really too much else that like I'm looking to get done. I think now it's just a lot of sitting.
That's right.
and waiting.
You were waiting for Ricard.
Yeah.
And barricading the doors.
Getting the doors ready to get barricaded, waiting for Ricard. And then like as it's getting more towards time, like I'd be happy to go and greet Gaia as she gets in.
Ricard shows up just before noon.
Ricard, there we go. I didn't want to bar you out. So we've been taking our time with the preparations. Thank you for coming.
So what is the plan?
Us, the people from Graynor that decide to stand with us, are going to be holding the hall here.
All right. I can either fight with you, or I can hold an entryway. Your choice.
If you can hold one, hold one.
I can hold a door.
Four of them, yeah.
Yeah, he can hold a door.
Yeah, Ricard.
That's great. Yes, do that.
I will hold the door. I bet many of your companions will be able to hold the door if need be.
That's great, actually, yeah.
My advice, though, it may seem counterintuitive. We will not be able to hold all doors. It's not going to happen. There's enough windows. Something is going to happen. So, we funnel them.
Yeah, into one or two, maybe. And
one door.
And that is the choke point.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, Magic Black Ops. That was the move. You would we'd lure them into a funnel, and then you'd have simultaneous shatters go off at once.
Vicious. I love it.
It's grim. Yeah, it was effective.
I'm certain it was. I will hold the door. Find 2 others. Have them hold doors.
Okay.
Pick one side to be the intentional weak point. Let them break, and then show them why they should have stayed home.
Beautiful. Okay. Well, thanks.
In the meantime,
yes.
I believe I will take the north door.
Cool. Beautiful.
Good.
Sorry, it's a lot today.
Understandable.
We appreciate you being here, definitely. I think there's some food sort of right over there. So in the meantime, if you get hungry, a bit peckish.
The services of the craft. Excellent.
Yeah,
I was about to make a crafty joke, but not handling crafty.
Yeah, there's a crafty table, yeah.
Absolutely.
Beautiful. I sort of clap him on the shoulder.
And he claps you back.
Things are going to get interesting, I would assume, pretty quick.
Almost certainly.
I think the desanctification is about to finish, so you hold that door. We believe in you.
He goes to the door and starts to make his preparations there.
God, Ricard is so cool. I say as I'm walking towards the gardens.
Out in the gardens, Jackson.
Yeah.
You have gathered, let me take a look here, a couple of priests, including, let's see which of the bishops will be joining you.
I want it to be Grex, but I also don't.
I feel like it's Ligo.
I don't think it's going to be Grex.
It is actually Turbado.
It's Turbado. Okay, and Turbado is the Aarakocra.
The Aarakocra. The Shoe Bill Aarakocra.
Aarakocra, yes.
Is the war doctor, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't make that mental connection, but yeah, you're absolutely
He's the war
right.
doctor.
Yeah. You are out here giving a speech. What are the tenets of Gaia that you are imparting as you cast this ritual?
Everyone has to say crisscross applesauce, which is harder for some than others, I'm sure. But then they also have to find an area of the gardens or a flower or a bush or something that they can feel some sort of connection with, to which Jackson gives suitably vague answers as to what that connection should feel like.
Mm-hmm.
Jackson doesn't understand things completely.
Sure.
Which means that Jackson's explanation of who Gaia is and the tenets of Gaia and the Feywild are the exact correct amount of chaotic.
Good.
So all of the answers are almost answers, but they're more non-answers. I think some of the priests get along with it. Torpedo probably gets very frustrated, but just laying out the ideas of chaos, organized or unorganized, the balance of the Seelie and the Unseelie, how everything is temporary, and the cycles of nature and the cycles of life. And as part of the ritual of invoking Gaia in this place, in this moment, in this garden, to try to create the place where Gaia takes her first steps into godhood here in this garden. As the magic starts to flow, we watch flowers and bushes sprout, bloom, and die in a matter of moments as the chaos starts to take hold. A couple of them go in reverse order, like they bloom and then shrink and then become seeds again as the chaos of the Feywild starts to take place.
Very good.
And I'm going to roll 2d20.
Do it.
All right.
Hope they're tasty. May your 20s always be spicy.
Always be spicy. That's pretty spicy. That's an 18 and a 2.
All right.
So I'm going to declare the 18 as a saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
And the 2 as an attack roll.
Smart.
Because you can drop those in on enemy rolls, right?
Yes, I can. And it only takes my reaction. I have to see them within 60 feet.
Oh, that's cool.
So
That's a really cool spell.
Yeah. So I'm doing that. And they last 24 hours.
Nice.
The time rolls around. It's getting to be about 1:30 or so in the afternoon. And all of you convene in the gardens?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I have them bring me out some crafty.
Yeah, I got you.
They bring you out some cucumber sandwiches.
Perfect. Fitting. I pull out the good jam from Gaudium's. The good fresh stuff.
Mm-hmm. There you go. It is a gas that approaches you. They are about done.
Okay.
It's time. Call to her.
All right.
It is worth noting that as you are standing on the ground out in front of the temple, it feels different. You would not have been able to describe the feeling that was there. You didn't even notice it was there, but you feel its absence now. This place feels less.
All right, we're gonna summon Gaia so that she can come and take control of this Pokestop.
Team Aegis.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Yeah. Jackson goes and sits down in the middle of the chaotic garden they just consecrated. He sits down and calls upon the magic and very briefly has the thought of, oh, I should call Addie. And then realizes that this is not the time because he only has so much magic. And he reaches out for Gaia. What do I need to roll?
Flat D20.
All right.
Don't roll a 1.
4.
Ooh.
Oh,
Closer than we'd like. Do.
What do you say?
Hey, Gaia. We're ready. So, I hope the Feywild is ready to let you go.
There's a moment that passes where you're worried it didn't work. And then you see this wild tangle around you. Just start slowly at first, imperceivably. It grows. Slowly and then all at once. And suddenly you are surrounded by flowers that are just ridiculously large. Like comically big tulips.
I give Gus a nudge and give them like the eyebrows of like, see, it's pretty cool.
They nod in, appropriately impressed. From one of these flowers, you see it reclose, and the actual, like, the bulb of it falls down with a thud in front of you all. And it reopens. And standing there is Gaia. About the size of a normal human, flanked on either side by 2 mantis knights.
Yes! Fuck yes, Mantis Knights.
Jackson, knowing everyone is probably waiting for him to do something, decides that this is the time to stand on ceremony, so he like immediately like drops to one knee and like lets his cape billow and kneels and makes it like a very profoundly holy moment.
I'll join.
I will as well.
Arise, Jackson. Though I do appreciate the sentiment nonetheless.
Well, we got to set the right tone.
I suppose so.
You're a god soon, so people should treat you like it. I kind of just look.
You look behind and you see that the like rank and file priests, the handful that are here, have bowed, as has Rakar and I don't know. Let me take a look here. Let me see who's here. Griffin, high or low?
Low.
Okay. And Ryan, high or low?
Hi.
Zach, high or low?
Low.
Okay. It is a small ceremony. The bishops have kept it this way. Intentionally. You turn around and you see that they too have bowed their heads and have crossed their arms in reverence. And they look up and approach. Lady Gaia, it's a pleasure. And immediately Turbedo has like put his hand on Grex's shoulder and has pulled him back.
Lady Gaia.
It is an honor to make your acquaintance. Turbedo, is it? And it is a delight to meet you and yours. It appears we will be doing some work together, should fate allow. Indeed it does. We have much work to do. We do. My knights here will assist in holding this area, though I would ask that, should the opportunity allow, I would like them to journey with me to what is next. The 4 of them look to each other and look back to her. Well, it appears we don't have a whole lot of choice.
You got that right.
So let's have at it.
And he takes a swig of something that was in his pocket.
I absolutely believe that all 4 of those priests, bishops, have something in their pocket to drink.
Mm-hmm.
Today. It's bad.
Yep.
What do you mean in the pocket? They've all got it in their hand at the ready. Like,
That's true.
Please.
Okay. Gaia steps forward and her mantis knights follow in suit. She turns to 4 of you.
Gentlemen, 'tis good to see you again.
Gaia, hello.
Hey, hello, Gaia.
Mordecai, Zephyr, Jackson, Baelit.
Oh, fuck. When did they get
I've been here for a while.
You're
Come
just
on.
so sneaky sometimes.
And quiet.
It's not
I
intentional.
thought you were still upstairs with all the Greynord people.
Leia's got them mostly on board.
That's good. All right. So Gaia, anything we need to know about how you're leaving things before you go do this?
I have had to cede my power in the Feywild. I no longer know anything that is happening on that particular plane. These are the only knights that stayed loyal to me.
It is 3.
The rest have defected to other lords. For lack of a better term, of course.
And she nods to the archbishops.
Well, Gaia, we know the sacrifice you're making to do this, and for that we are very, very grateful.
I appreciate the sentiment, but I promise you, you have no idea the sacrifice I am making.
No, we don't, but thank you.
But I am willing to make it. I love this world too much. I always have.
Let's go make some chaos, huh?
Let's do it.
The bishops look to her.
Right then. You'll come with us then. I suppose your knights can stay up here and help defend the temple? Yes, they can. And she turns to the three of them. Numereuse, ombre, fleu, prépare-toi. And the three Mantis Knights that are there take up a position at the eastern door. Zephyr.
Yeesh.
Roll me a charisma saving throw.
If it's 21, it was, the 12 plus 9.
Everybody starts walking, and something catches you in your step. And it's not just you. Baelit has stopped with you, and you feel it. There's something prickling in your scales. You feel there is something coming. Something back home.
Oh, boy.
And you feel it's been so long since you have felt this particular pull from the deep. She's asking something of you.
Oh.
And it is happening too fast for her to articulate exactly what is going on. Do you resist?
I have to for now. Oh, God.
Constitution saving throw.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Oh, this is bad.
No.
Oh, fuck, that's an 8.
Let me roll. Actually, no. He would give in. You feel pain sear through your brain. You and Baelit fall to your knees in pain.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Oh, God. I see. Oh.
Baelit?
And Zephyr, you are feeling every synapse connected to the deep fire off. Your hand is clenched so tightly you are drawing blood. You see the same thing happening to Baelit. And then in a moment, it has passed.
Oh.
You reach for your head, and there's something in your hand, something heavy. You open it up, and there is a key of null stone. Fuck. Heavy. Fuck. And you look in Baelit's hand, and there is a key made of black iron with an eye at the top.
Oh my god.
Bailey, is this what I think it is?
Something terrible has happened in Bulwark.
Did...
We are the Grand Entreaters.
Oh, no. Okay. Fuck.
Oh my god.
God.
What happened? I don't know what that was. I see. Oh, God. And he sits and he's cradling. I see. It's too much. I see so. Oh, is this what it's like?
Am I feeling all this as well?
No. It is, you are feeling, whatever Baelit is feeling, you are feeling almost the exact opposite. Now that the pain has passed, you are feeling a coolness. You feel a greater power at your command. And you see, in your field of view, a word appear.
Okay.
Concordance. Online. Please select friendly targets. You see a 0 out of 4 selected.
Hey, Jack, Mordecai, will you come over here, please?
Sure.
Yeah.
Something bad just happened. Really bad, and I, hold the key up.
You probably turned around and you saw the keys. You might not have necessarily put it together until this moment.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
Something just happened to the Grand Entreaters back home.
Fuck.
Oh my
So
god.
apparently I'm a Grand Entreater now. Yes.
Sorry?
I don't know.
Okay.
David and I both now have the Grand Entreater keys. But, I have something, I'm seeing something like right here, and it says I need to select friendly people. And it's giving me the option for 4. And so I'm assuming you 3, obviously.
Cool. Hi.
And I don't know who the other person should be.
My mom, Ricard.
Probably maybe Ricard.
Yeah, probably Ricard.
Cool. Yeah, I'll like run inside real quick and just sort of like drag Ricard out. Okay, and I'll like those four.
Occasionally, with Zephyr, seen elements of the deep, and this is instantly recognizable as one of those. As he indicates to the four of you, you see in your field of view a little, for lack of a better term, a window pop up. And it goes wherever you move your head, it follows with you, and it says Concordance. Accept invitation?
I would assume you click yes.
Click?
Yes.
I
select yes. Pick
like,
yes.
hit it? High
It's a
five?
touchscreen.
What do we do?
Mordecai, you say yes. Jackson, you smack the window in the yes button, and suddenly a little box appears with a little space at the bottom and a large window at the top.
I'm trying to like swat it away.
As you try and swat it away, you see appear in that bottom box. Go away. What the fuck?
Wait.
Wait.
What the? I think in my head, because Zephyr has telepathy to me before, I think in my head, Zephyr?
With that intention, it pops up into the higher window.
Do we have a group chat?
You have group chat. I gave you guys a Discord server.
Is it?
Fuck you.
Do we have to speak, or is it telepathic?
It's Concord.
No,
It's telepathic.
Yeah.
So we have a group chat. And is Zephyr tied into it too?
Zephyr is tied
Okay.
into it, yes.
Yeah, that-
Zephyr has 4 available slots.
Okay, so it's the Decimators plus Ricard.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. Doesn't include... No, it doesn't include Baylor at this point.
Because you
Yes.
tagged Baylor.
You did include... Yes, you did tag Baylor. That's fine. Yes.
Perfect.
So it is the Decimators plus Ricard.
Perfect. How
So-
do I make? Can I make this smaller, or put it? Ooh,
Oh, make smaller.
Shoop.
Oh, cool.
nice.
It is very easily controllable by intention.
Very intuitive UI.
Whenever you are not actively using it, it does disappear.
Cool. We have a group chat. That's so good.
You've got like a little like tab in the top of your vision.
I minimize it.
Yeah.
Turn on Winamp.
Wow.
Jeez.
Wow.
I am overwhelmed with what this means, and am trying to push that aside for now.
It's a big day.
Yes.
Let's just look at this let's just look at the boon for what it is. Okay.
All right, Baylor. Hey, I like get down in front of Baylor. Baylor, I need you to look at me. I know it's a lot going on, and we knew something was going to be happening back home.
It's happened. It's happening. It will happen again.
What that means that we need to finish this and get back.
Okay. I need to...
Okay.
I am seeing all relevant and possible presents and futures.
That would make sense.
I am equipped to handle this, but I need time.
Mm-hmm.
I need to go back to the room.
Okay.
And I need to lie down.
All right.
Need to sleep.
And I gotta sleep this on. Maybe when I wake up, I'll be able to...
All right, Baylor, it's fine.
Okay.
You got this.
Okay. I need to sleep this on. I'm gonna go upstairs. Penats, can you please? Thank you. Thank you. Penat leads him upstairs.
I shout after him. I say, Master Haram, the unflinching. Get back to us in fighting fit.
Flinching right the fuck now.
Hey, if you want to wreak hit while you're up there, we don't need to talk to people anymore.
I was already fight equipped
Okay,
today.
I just wanted to remind you in case. Have a good snooze.
I
kind of go over to Mordecai and briefly go like, so that means like people are dead, right? Like
That means
No, that means that
Yeah.
Zaf's just sitting there, like, staring at this fucking key. I think I just got the bleakest promotion I think that has ever happened.
So who's gone then?
So the Grand Entreaters, at least of the deep end of the sleeping, the woken seer, assumedly have died.
And those were two people that didn't come on this trip.
No, they are the people that, like Kalen Kane is a Grand Entreater,
right.
The general. So he is the highest ranking person,
Right.
Follower, yes. So I would assume the rest of them are back in Bulwark,
Trying to run things and do whatever, and then bad things
whatever
happen.
danger we saw coming that way, I'm assuming is there. So we need to finish this quickly.
Okay.
Danger is at that door as well.
Well, let's focus on what's in front of us, yeah?
Yep. And then we move on to the next thing, as we've always done.
As we've always
We
done.
can do this. Apparently we have 2 more Grand Entreaters on our side, so
Let's go.
I just put my key and I just sort of like stick it to my gauntlet and have it slurp.
As if they were made for each other. The key molds into the gauntlet and just sits there, not floating, but within the top.
I would like to think that, like, because like on the underside, on like the forearm, I've got my arrowhead that Jackson made that I pressed into that, right below my wrist, and then the key is sitting just below that, just below the crook of the elbow, and just sort of am sitting there staring at my forearm, panicking a little.
Yes.
Just sort of really muscling that down.
Yep.
And Guy is here, which means we need to take our spots. So I head to the main hall and am ready to go.
I realized I am now broken because I was just about to ask you to make a keep your cool roll. And I've never run Monster Hearts.
I mean, like I'll make that in the form of a charisma save if you'd like.
You know what? Go ahead and do that. I'd like you to do that. I want to see how that plays out.
I'm keeping very cool. That's a 17 plus 9, 26.
Excellent.
So cool as a cucumber for now. We'll unpack it once people are dead.
Gaia and the Archbishops have moved into the basement. What are the 3 of you doing? We are now approaching evening.
It's just time to post up.
I step into the hall. Yeah, I'm waiting for Graynorians to show up, take a tally of who's there, and get them set.
Moments after you post up and you start, discussing how you want to do this, you see the Grand Entreater Kalen Kane running, comes out of that invisible staircase and books it across the hall. Leia is running after him. Kalen Kane, you stop right the fuck now.
What is going on?
Mordecai, reflexively, tenses up. He's heard the mom voice before.
Something has happened in Bulwark. I don't know what it was, but I've got to get back.
I pull the key off my gauntlet and I just hold it in front of his eye.
We know.
Oh, shit.
Bayleth is upstairs with one as well.
Oh, shit. Okay. I don't know what's happened. I don't have a way of knowing what's happened.
We have an inkling.
Enlighten me, please.
Something bad.
No shit.
Nothing that matters in this moment. We can't do anything about it now.
A fight is coming. One fight and then the next.
Persuasion check.
If I may, if I can assist on this.
Yes, please.
I will step up and flex my General Scimitar's arm.
Mm-hmm.
About to say something to go, I don't think we've met officially, but I'm Mordecai, and I can tell by the look on your face that you know my relationship to the General.
I didn't realize the tattoo stuck around after the fact.
I decided to get him back. General taught me a lot of important lessons. Especially the one relevant now is before you win the war, you gotta win the battle.
Take advantage. The DC is also lower. Because that was good.
That was real good.
Are you taking it or am I taking it?
You fucking roll.
You are rolling. It is a charisma check. We would like the face to roll.
24. 18.
Easy.
18 plus 6.
Kalen Kane small frame relaxes. Right. All right. It's the bulwark. Looks to Leia. The battle, then the war.
Battle than the war.
Right. No clue where Vin is then, huh?
None at all.
Fuck.
Just another battle ahead.
Smarmy bastard.
You can say that again.
Smarmy bastard.
Smarmy bastard.
Never liked the
All
guy.
right.
I lean into Kalen Kane and go, by the way, I know it's not the time, but I've always been a big fan.
You about to ask him for an autograph?
No, I just wanted them to know that I'm a big fan.
I appreciate it, but I'm going to let you know right now, we're colleagues.
I know, we're like coworkers now. This is strange.
Right.
Okay.
Well, and he snaps his hand, and the key that was in it slides out and becomes a full scimitar.
Oh, that's sick. Nut.
Jackson turns to Zafir. What does yours do?
We can talk in our heads. You know, the chat window that you have up in your field of view. I would assume
you
that
gave it to them.
I would
Nice.
assume that goes.
Oh, yeah.
I would assume that goes along probably a far distance. You know.
Tight.
Infinite.
Oh, there we go.
Whoa.
Yeah. So anywhere we can talk to each
You can
other.
always stay in touch.
Yeah, I changed the channel name to Besties.
With the Z?
Yeah, Besties with a Z.
Okay.
But the Z is on the first S,
Ooh.
so it's Besties.
Spicy.
Yeah, I like that. I like to keep things interesting. Anyway, cool. Who all is going to stay?
Yeah, how many people do you have to help support down here?
Well, we've got, as far as fighting folk, frankly, not many. We've got our guard, but we're thinking they might be better well placed outside in the city.
I know this seems like a weird time to think about optics, but it's gonna look real bad if Graynorian colors are cutting down people attempting to attack a temple. That's still Graynorians killing Wilders.
Okay, fair. We've got Rakar on
North side.
the north side. We've got
We got Mantis Knights on the
those
east.
Cool Mantis guys on the east.
And I can
shit.
block off one of them with this.
All right. Then the rest of us are good for the door then.
South door.
So-
That is, leave it open and then let them come.
South door.
We will. Question. The building is made primarily of stone. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Just wanted to double check.
Just want to double check that one?
Yeah.
Cool.
You can shatter that, right?
I mean, I could shatter stone with shatter, but I've got some other tricks up my sleeve I haven't gotten to use in a while. So
When we're in the point of casting spells for preparation, before we anticipate this is going to pop off, I have a couple I'd like to do.
As far as fighting folk, well, we got your ma. She's no slouch. Vin's MIA, but he never was going to be any help anyways.
Point.
The trade magistrate is going to be a liability to himself and everybody around themselves.
Okay.
And Bishop Nohilo, decent for patching us up, but
That's good.
Not much beyond that. But we'll go ahead and we'll get everybody down here and we'll get this ready.
all right.
I'll block the west doors. I imagine, Jackson, you'll be kind of up toward the front. I have a plan in place to kind of help fill out the middle, pick off any stragglers that might break through the line, and then, Zafir, I think that center podium looks like a mighty fine perch for you.
I feel the same.
Afternoon has passed. The blood red of evening settles in over the Hall of Open Secrets. Something is happening in the streets. You dare not leave this chamber to find out exactly what it is. But you can tell something is on its way. What do you do to prepare for this fight?
I'm going to gather my boys, bring them close, and I say, we got a pretty good team around us. I Happy to be a part of it. And in our time here, I've learned a hell of a lot about the power of the pack. And I think it's time we bring that power to bear for us for once. And I'm going to cast Conjure Animals and create a pack of 8 wolves.
Nice.
Who are just they're going to fill out like a semicircle in front of the doors to just play linebacker. And then I'm going to give us a little bit of inspiration with a limerick. And as I do so, imagine, if you will, as I speak these words, some wind begins to pick up off of Mordecai's necklace and around each of the 3 of us. And Mordecai says, "There once was a man from Bombay who fashioned a cunt out of clay, but the heat of his prick turned it into a brick and chafed all his foreskin away." And with this, I cast Longstrider at 3rd level on all of us.
All right.
That's very good. One of the wolves disappears.
No!
I'm kidding.
That's double movement?
Plus 10 speed.
It's plus 10.
Nice.
And it's not concentration, as the speed of the pack fills us.
Jackson puts his hands on both of your shoulders and casts Aid. It's plus 5 max HP, not concentration. But his eyes aren't here. He's focusing on something else.
Oh, all right. Lads, we have come too far, and we have seen too much to let our story end here. We have got this. And I reach up and I smack my Aegis symbol on my shoulder, and I draw it forward, and I cast a 3rd level Armor of Agathis on myself, drawing it as the wheel inside the Aegis tattoo spins and covers me in Armor of Agathis, 3rd level. That goes out. I will see you all at the end of this. Yes?
Hell yeah.
You're my brothers, and I love you. I turn, I light my lamp, hook it on my belt, and I hop up onto my perch, the center fucking podium of this big-ass chamber. Yes. Let's go. And I am ready.
As the circle separates and Jackson starts making his to the front door, instead of drawing the scythe and the shield and preparing himself, he just kind of stops in the middle of the doorway and grabs the locket around his neck and casts Sending. Addie? We made one god. Now we're going to make a second. Things are bad here, but it seems like they might be worse where you are. Please be okay. XOXO. It cuts off.
Mordecai, you stand at the western door, looking out into a blood-red sunset. A bag of seeds in hand that you've had for a long time, saving for a rainy day. It's about to pour. We see Mantis Knights, 3 of them standing stalwart, ready, looking out the east. We see Ricard at the north, balls of shadow in his hand. Zephyr, your glance chances out towards Jackson, past Jackson. Jackson, you stand to the south, looking out the door you came in for the very first time. And through that large, empty plaza, you see an army on the move. Thank you for joining us here on Another Path. You can find our website and merch store at anotherpathpodcast.com, on Twitter at anotherpathpod, and our network at ghostlightmedia.net. You can support our efforts by donating at patreon.com/ghostlightmedia. A special thanks to our donor, Nathan N. or by giving us a rating or review over on Apple Podcasts or whatever podcatcher will let you. You can find me on Twitter at TQLoudly, Ryan at RyanRolled20, Griffin at GriffCold, and Zach at That Guy Zach Rob. We'll be back in 2 weeks with a new episode, and until then, remember to fight the battles in front of you. This has been a Ghostlight Media production.